Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 setups for today. So this gap to the downside as well as this zone of support is pretty much what I think we are still aiming for. As you can see how we sort of kicked off the week so far with a little bit of downward movement, but oscillator's not helping us at all. I suspect we are trying to close this gap. We're trying to find support, and that zone of support is going to be around 56.50. So a bit of a difficult one to pick exact, because any one of these tails to the left here, any one of these fractals that you see here are going to be the catalyst where the buyers will step in. So definitely don't want to be just trying to jump in long at the moment. You can see we're in amongst all the moving averages on the 3 hour. Buyers are coming in, there's no two ways about that, and it wouldn't surprise me to see another big tail to the downside for some reason. So the gap is sitting at 56.42, and obviously the top end of this chaos is 56.59. So 56.50 is the line in the sand for me. If we drill down to the 1 hour, you can see yesterday was pretty much one-way traffic. I didn't really expect that. Typical for a Monday, you would think it wouldn't happen. But one thing is clear, above and below the moving averages. So there is complete confusion. Nobody really knows what's going on. I suspect this is just building some structure for another leg down. But with the way that the buyers keep coming in at the bottom here, I'm a little bit hesitant to chase those shorts. But if you do have time on the 15 minute, you can see, just want to get these two levels exact. So you can see there is a bit of a gap here to the upside, and that's around 57.20, but then you've also got this 57.05, 5700 area, which I suspect is what we are going to reject. And the other thing is, what you need to do is look at the top here. You'll see there's a lot of structure, and there's a bit of a pin bar. And if you come back to where price currently is, you can see we barreled through that zone of support, and now we're just trying to test it. I suspect we are still looking for another leg down. So, price needs to get moving, come back and reject this area. I'll give the level to you now. You're going to have a 250 point stop loss though, and you're looking for 400 odd point gain. So it's fairly decent risk to reward, but you also want to stay below the moving averages on the 50 minute. If this thing squirts up and starts building a base on the zones that I'm going to give you, I wouldn't even bother with it. Okay, so you're looking at 57.12, 57.08, 57.05, and a little bit higher up at 57.20. So we need price to come down, come back, reject it with inside bars, engulfing bars, pin bars. Then you've got a fairly decent chance to get in on the move. Just be a bit wary, because as I say, it's been above and below the moving averages on the 15 minutes. Friday was above, Monday was above for a bit, got below, and then below going into the close. So if it stays like that, this is your target, 56. Let's call it 56.60 just to be safe. Okay, anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.